Our ocean is the lifeline of our planet. It controls the climate, creates the oxygen we breathe, and feeds billions of people and animals worldwide. It's also a place for cultural richness and recreation for all people around the world. Unfortunately, human activities are wreaking havoc on this crucial ecosystem, upsetting its delicate balance and threatening the diverse life it supports. In this video, we will explore some of the human activities that are threatening the health of our beautiful ocean. The demand for seafood keeps rising, and so do unsustainable fishing practices, which are pushing marine species towards extinction. Illegal overfishing depletes marine resources. A Dalhousie University study forecast that by 2048, all current fish and seafood species could collapse. Destructive methods like bottom trawling harm habitats, and overfishing not only endangers marine ecosystems, but also jeopardizes the livelihoods of millions of people dependent on the sea. There is also the issue of carbon emissions with bottom trawling. A new study shows that 370 million tonnes of carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere from bottom trawling. The illegal trade of marine life is deepening the crisis, pushing rare and endangered species, including sharks, closer to the brink of extinction. Shockingly, tens of millions of sharks are slaughtered each year just for their fins. Chemical pollutants, including pesticides, industrial runoff, nuclear waste, and oil spills, harm marine habitats. These chemicals impact physiological functions, including the reproductive capabilities of marine organisms. The runoff and spills also disrupt the balance of marine ecosystems, leading to algal blooms, oxygen depletion, and even the creation of dead zones. Dead zones happen when oxygen is dissolved in the water. In these dead zones, most marine life either die, or if they are mobile such as fish, they leave the area. Habitats that would normally be teeming with life become essentially biological deserts. A 2008 study found more than 400 dead zones exist worldwide. The world's largest dead zone is in the Arabian Sea, covering almost the entire 63,700 square mile Gulf of Oman. Pollution can also accumulate in organisms through bioaccumulation, where smaller creatures absorb pollutants from the environment. As larger organisms consume these smaller ones, the contaminants concentrate in their tissues, a process known as biomagnification. This poses risks to both organisms and human health through seafood consumption. Corals are sensitive to pollutants too, and exposure to pollution harm their tissues, impair reproduction, and weaken their ability to resist disease. Nitrogen oxides and sulfur oxides are airborne pollutants released into the atmosphere through human activities like burning fossil fuels, transportation, and power generation. Once airborne, these pollutants can have detrimental effects on the ocean. Sulfur oxides can lead to acid rain when they react with atmospheric moisture, contributing to ocean acidification when deposited into seawater. Nitrogen oxides can settle into the ocean, contributing to nutrient imbalances that may lead to harmful algal blooms and oxygen-deprived dead zones. Recent studies have shown that upwards of 12 million tonnes of plastic is dumped into the ocean every single year. The nature of plastic means that it does not biodegrade easily. Instead, it breaks down into smaller particles known as microplastics. A 2023 study found at least 171 trillion pieces of plastic floating in the ocean. Marine animals often mistake plastic for food, leading to ingestion and also entanglement. 100,000 marine mammals and turtles and 1 million seabirds are killed by marine plastic pollution every year. The toxic chemicals in plastics can also leach into the water, and plastics have also been found to increase ocean acidification. Rising global temperatures lead to the melting of polar ice, causing sea levels to rise. This is causing extreme weather events that contribute to the destruction of coastal communities and marine habitats. Ocean acidification is caused by the absorption of excess carbon dioxide by seawater, leading to a decrease in its pH. This shift in the ocean's chemistry causes the water to become more acidic and hampers the ability of marine organisms like corals, mollusks, and even certain plankton to build and maintain their shells and skeletons. This disruption can also result in the degradation of coral reefs and disturb the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. As human populations expand, it causes big impacts on coastal habitats. Coastal habitats, from mangroves to salt marshes, serve as crucial breeding grounds for various marine life, like fish, crustaceans, and mollusks. These unique ecosystems provide a protective and nutrient-rich environment for the early stages of marine species' life cycles. Numerous species of shrimp, crab, and other invertebrates find shelter and food in mangrove habitats during their juvenile stages. Construction of resorts, infrastructure, and urban sprawl on coastal areas alters the natural landscape. This not only threatens the diverse flora and fauna that call these areas home, but also diminishes the resilience of coastal communities to natural disasters that are becoming more evident due to climate change. Underwater mining, or deep sea mining, involves the extraction of valuable minerals and metals from the seabed, such as copper, gold, and rare earth elements. This process utilises methods like dredging and hydraulic pumping. One major issue is the potential for habitat destruction on the ocean floor, impacting the ecosystems adapted to the extreme conditions of the deep sea. Sediment plumes generated during the extraction process can travel long distances, affecting marine life beyond the mining site. Biodiversity loss is another concern, as many species in these environments may not recover from disturbances caused by mining activities. In 2020, nearly 200 nations finalised the 30 by 30 global targets to protect 30% of the world's ocean and land areas by 2030. The landmark agreement is vital towards building biodiverse, productive, and resilient futures. This is a wonderful agreement, although insufficient marine conservation efforts around the world continue allowing overexploitation of resources, leading to the severe depletion of marine stocks and the degradation of essential habitats. The absence of strong regulations continue to facilitate destructive practices, such as illegal fishing and pollution around the world. As we navigate through the depths of challenges facing our oceans, the call for action becomes clearer. The collective responsibility to conserve and govern our marine environments is so important. Recognising how all challenges are interconnected is also crucial and results in a call for local and international collaboration. There is hope, and with a shared commitment to responsible stewardship, we will ensure the health and resilience of these vital ecosystems. By raising awareness, advocating for change, and fostering sustainable practices, we can shape a future where our oceans thrive. Together, we can heal our oceans.